Okay, so welcome Cancer signs. This is going to be your reading for this week. Let's see what's coming through for you. There we go. Ooh, ooh. Okay, we got some truths coming out though. The Ace of Swords, communication, ideas, clarity. Could be taking that sword and cutting out things that no longer serve you, but there could be a very special or significant person coming forward here and expressing some kind of truths that are much needed to be heard. Okay, so let's see. I feel like there's definitely some regret and sadness. This seems to have been the theme, but again, Chiron is in retrograde, which is bringing a lot of opportunities for healing from past situations, grief, whatever this could have been that you are healing from, regrets, sadness. You know, if you're heartbroken or dealing with something, some kind of loss, if some kind of disappointment is happening here, and you do have the Two Cups here bringing that beautiful love that is behind you. So some of you are also just not seeing it because you're kind of facing the corner. So we got to turn you around. Got to catch your blessings, I guess. Elbow snag for the win. Okay, let's do this. Hermit energy, having some reflection. I feel like some of you are also going to be kind of like recognizing a situation here too with the Hermit energy is asking you to do this inner reflection, following your heart, following this guidance. And I feel like there's just a lot of sadness. I know we're kind of talking about the heaviness and the heavy energy, but you are also like finding a new way. I feel like you're illuminating the path before you, following your heart, allowing things to unfold as they're meant to, and maybe also kind of feeling a little bit alone, like lonely. Maybe you might be isolating or spending more time in solitude, which I'm not calling you out, but I'm just letting you know it's okay, but you also still have to move forward and put this energy out there. But I feel like there's this element of shutting down and just kind of like, maybe you're also even leading with the heart, which is really nice because I know you do. But as you do, you had the Ace of Swords and then you have the Ace of Pentacles. So what's fun is whatever this communication is, whatever this clarity in your case with the Hermit might be Virgo energy, could be water energy here too, could be you, but you are dealing with someone who is either reflecting on the offer they want to bring to you, because even these are kind of doom and gloom. So come out of the shell. Come out of the shell into the light, follow the yellow brick road and get your pentacle. There's definitely something really serious that wants to come in. There's definitely something very abundant. Could be a new opportunity, could be a new work, could be a new position, could be a new commitment. I mean, there's a lot of things that could be coming through here. I feel like someone may also see that you are going through a really difficult time, so they're trying to find their way to you, trying to find your way towards this more positive energy. Again, Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, you are dealing with a King energy though. So someone is being very meticulous and analytical in this situation. I feel like what's also happening is the King of Swords is a strategic. Oh my God, why was this so hard to say that? I feel like what's happening with this King of Swords energy is someone is making a communication, but they're sort of just kind of like checking things out. So what is happening is there's some kind of truth that's being communicated. Also makes sense because that was the Ace of Swords that's coming in. So someone is opening up the dialogue and they may have very serious intentions, but they're also kind of stoic. So someone who doesn't express emotions maybe the same way. So maybe you took it as kind of a very difficult rejection in some way, but really they just don't speak the same love language. Or there's some part here where you guys are also maybe growing a little bit more, don't get cold and scorned, but you are also kind of being a bit more protective and guarded, right? Keeping that armor on. Yeah, because whatever you were vulnerable about before, I mean, that's why you got hurt, right? So you're just kind of like, no, I am sealing this, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Come back. So with this Ace of Pentacles, though, there's definitely like this beautiful new adventure or new opportunity that you're deciding. Could be a new business venture as well here, too, with the World card. Wow, a beautiful new cycle, a completion. World energy talks about travel. It also talks about new beginnings. So there could be a very strong energy of completion, of healing, of closure that is coming through with the King of Swords. Again, standing in your power. Could be like that. It's like the chess player energy, right? Like, how are we going to conquer? How are we going to plan the next moves? How are we going to have this victory? Like, I feel like for some of you too, here's war expressions, so again, forgive me. It's saying you may have lost this battle, but you're gonna win the war. Okay, so whatever it may be, whatever the sadness was, whatever this loss could have been, you are ending up on top. Like, she's this beautiful gymnast here, so it's kind of like you're gonna be getting back into this. And I love how she's holding two batons, so it's like you're about to like come back and like I don't know, you're just doing a lot of stuff here. This is the Judgment card. Again, they're all covered, okay, so don't worry, but I'm still gonna do it because this is the card that got my video taken down, so I'm just saying. So with the Judgment card, there's definitely a second chance or a communication. Could be a reconciliation with someone, could be something that is coming through with this beautiful, you know, there's something about clarity that you are receiving when you do this inner reflection, when you do this healing that's continuing you on your journey. You're completing a cycle. I really do feel like for some of you it is closure, and it could be closing the cycle with this specific person, but you are getting a second chance. Divine timing is offering you this opportunity to move forward, to continue on your path and your journey, possibly even discover what your journey is. And because you're continuing, you're getting this reward. You're getting something given to you. Yes. And you don't see it coming. Cancer, look at you showing up in your own reading. The moon. There's deep secrets. There's deep emotions. I mean, look at you, Crabby, coming out here right now, right? So you're sort of like really reflecting internally, and it's all night stuff. So I feel like there's also, you are maybe not sleeping, not resting very well. The full moon could have been very significant in Aquarius because also it's talking about expansion, and the World card is also all the fixed signs, so Aquarius is one of them. So that could have really triggered a big sense of just like letting things go, which is also what Chiron's triggering. So there's a lot of emotions that could have been going through, and again, you've been really dealing with a lot of stuff internally and privately. So I feel like that closed off energy with the Moon card, there could be an opportunity or a secret that you've been keeping too. I guess there's a lot of secrets going on here, but there's definitely something that you have been working on. Some of you have been keeping a pregnancy secret. Some of you have been keeping a business opportunity a secret. There's something that you are protecting. Again, very motherly, very nurturing, very like you're protecting this seed. Whatever this is, that's abundant, that's blessed, especially if you're getting news of this. Some of you may find this out after you've separated from someone. Or some of you may not have a supportive partner, which happens as well. But we do have Temperance. No way. This entire row is all major arcana. Look at this. A completion, a new opportunity, a call, some kind of calling. Oh yeah, you guys are answering your calling. That's what it is. And I feel like it could be taking you to a world stage. It could be taking you to a higher level. It could be taking you to a new vibration, frequency. We're recovering, we're healing so many things. Like I feel like there's just so much that's happening here with the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. I mean, you're coming through in your own reading, but I feel like what you're not showing people is all this beautiful work you're doing in the background, and we have all this angelic assistance. So for some of you, this is actually reminding me of the Footprints poem, which talks about like walking the journey alone, but meanwhile you were being carried by the divine, by God, by Jesus, whatever you believe in. And I feel like it's giving you this chance here to transmute these energies. This was necessary and for you to learn how to alchemize your situation, to turn whatever this was into your passion, turn your pain into power, turn your mess into a message. Whatever this is for you, like you are figuring your stuff out like hardcore here. And I feel like it's a little savage energy, but like in a good way, where you're just like, I went through too much, I have done too much, and I am not tolerating less than what I deserve. And you are building this big fence and protecting your beautiful energy, protecting what it is that you are growing. You see how he's even got like this fence behind him, and he's still kind of standing there so that it can't be seen. So some of you have really like kind of put yourselves into this protective fortress. Okay, she's getting intense today. But I feel like what's happening, sorry, you have 5 major arcana, because like I forgot about the Hermit. And I feel like what it's also showing me is like you are creating your own little energy, but there's some kind of wounded warrior energy that's still coming through, because there was some past big heartbreak situation, loss even. Some of you might be just shutting out people and trying to deal with this on your own. That's never a good idea. So like I said, please reach out to your local situations if you need help with anything. Of course, you have our beautiful community for love, light, and support, so make sure you do follow. And with the 9 of Wands, it's also blocking and protecting, but it's also this element of taking like a breather. I feel like you are starting to get the clarity on what you want to do, but you sort of are taking like another moment to like collect yourself. It's like we ride at dawn. So right now you're just like, okay, I have to make sure my card's packed. I have to make sure this is learning all those tough lessons, but you gained all this wisdom. So when you get this call, you're ready. You're like, I have been waiting for this moment, send me in, coach. You know, I don't know why we're getting all these sport references today, but then we also have the Six of Pentacles. It's gonna help so many people. You already do, and I'm not trying to spoil anything, but you are helping so many people with what it is you're doing. And look, the scales are here to balance out. There's something that is balanced in terms of also this opportunity will help so many. Some of you are very psychic as well. You could be stepping out on a world platform. I'm not calling out some people, but I'm definitely saying you should be. You should be answering the call of what your heart is calling you to do. And when you help others, others will always help you. You are in a position to have so much that you're able to share and give. And when you're in this beautiful abundant state, which you must enter into, and it's kind of like a dark night of the soul energy, but you are learning how to use that. And when you use that for the good of others, for the good of whatever it is you're trying to manifest here too, moon manifestations are very significant, so make sure you get the moon aura cleansing bath list as well. But there's this bringing in that clarity, which is bringing in the abundance, which is leading you to the success. And I feel like if it is with a new person that is trying to come towards you too, there's a new cycle in love happening, and this person is going to give to you the way you give to so many. So make sure that reciprocation is being received. And I think sometimes you just gotta like stop and let them prove to you that they belong in your life. Let them prove to you that they cherish you exactly as you are, that you are their world. And I feel like someone may have lost that, someone may have shut down, someone may have blocked off to that, or you have blocked this person in some kind of way. You may be hearing from this person, oh my God, yeah. You may be hearing from this person and they're gonna tell you that. Wow, Cancer signs, get it. Okay, who's at the bottom again? That was the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's the clarity, the truth, the communication. Okay, just they wanted me to show you again. And who's under that? They're waiting and watching for the right time to come forward to give you this serious commitment. I don't know why it wanted me to go there, but marriage, communication, whatever it is you want coming through. Let's get the universe message for you. What does the universe want you to know? That was fast. I know somebody flipped. There it is. To love, right? Cancer signs, I don't have to tell you about love. You know, you are literally the element of love, but love is never in vain. Ever, 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 ever. As you love others, you will too be loved. Now I'm just going to read you the message, okay? When you finally see what is when you finally see what this whole time space thing is all about, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, and you're going to be so happy you loved as much as you did, dotingly, the universe. So always remember to love yourself, others, your situation, whatever it is that's around you, because that is what waters every single seed. And when you lead from the heart, you're never wrong. You're never wrong. Love is never in vain. Thanks, guys.